Hello everyone, and welcome to my Skylines Japanese island build. In episode 7, I'm going to do a train station which is based very closely to the, well, not very closely, but like takes some inspiration from this. I can't pronounce that, but you could have seen the name of it there at the side. But yeah, we'll hopefully do a pretty good job with it. So the first thing I had to do was clear all the crap out here, where I was sort of ideally putting everything, and also placing the actual rail, because you need a railway to, or a track to actually have a train station, obviously. This train station's been there for quite a while. It's always been where I wanted to put it, but I sort of moved it up a bit. It's based off a train station in Tokyo, I think. I could be wrong. I can't actually remember what it's called, but yeah. Yeah, so I'm just sort of prepping the area for what I want to do, deleting old roads that don't really work, upgrading roads, doing all sorts. I've been trying to do a lot more sort of curvy roads up these more hilly areas, because that's usually what's there in Japanese villages, or on volcanoes anyway, because they're very steep. So they need lots of these sort of wiggly roads. So I need lots of these going up the steeper cliffs. Like in the rice fields, there'll be a lot more steeper roads, yeah, and slopes. So yeah. So here's, well, I've just been placing trees down at this point. Also, here's the sort of roundabout thing that you probably saw at the start, which I wanted to incorporate. So it looked quite nice, and it does help with traffic flow, and like it's not too bad at the moment, traffic flow in the city, but I just thought I'd help it out a little bit at least. Because in the future, when I may build that like actual big city, the other side of the island, it'll get worse. But yeah, that's something for the future. Yeah, I'm still thinking of doing this like a huge city, like a sort of capital city, but yeah, still unknown. Because I want it to sort of be that this island has lots of different cultural, historical, sort of attractions to it, but also lots of resources as well. So yeah, here's me just doing the railway yard. This does change a lot during the episode, but yeah, I thought it needed to be here because I don't have one anywhere else, so I do think it looks quite nice. I did take a bit of inspiration from a lot of other Japanese cities that they sort of have like a railway yard and then houses either side of it. That'll be in the future though, you'll see that in the future. But yeah, right. So what I was going to do is have a live play roundabout, well, like a bit after. Wait, when is it? Yeah, in like halfway through this video, I was going to have a live play for the rest of it. But because it's really hot now, my laptop was super like overheating. So all you could really hear was me clicking the mouse and stuff like that, and the fan. It's just it wasn't good. So I decided against that. But if you do want to see me play it sort of live, I do live stream these things, so I'll leave a link probably somewhere, so you could watch my live streams on Twitch, because I think they're kind of fun. I guess the way I edit is I just remove all the bits that are unnecessary, unless I want to, you know, put a lesson in or something, like, yeah, you can do this, it's okay, you didn't get it perfect straight away, like it, as you can see here, I'm moving things around. Later on I changed the light grey for a dark grey asphalt. It was pretty much very soon it's coming, actually. But yeah, I'm on Twitch, so there you go. It's a bit, oh yeah, here I go up here to get some like inspiration from things I've already done, so that's what you can do. And then I thought, you know what, since I've got lots of dark grey asphalt here, I'm going to put more dark grey. It'll probably look better, because that's what it was in the start thing. There was lots of car parks, but they were dark grey asphalt, and so is the road. So are the roads here. So I decided to do that as well. But yeah, don't be afraid to like change lots of things. Like I'm moving these railways, tracks, whatever. And you can also sort of edit things. I tried to use procedural objects for this, but it was a bit difficult. Didn't really work with decals. But yeah. This is a big shopping centre, so as the number of people sort of increased here, number of tourists and all that, who were coming here, they needed shopping. So I think that's what that is. I think it's a big shopping centre. So yeah, for tourists, all that sort of thing. And because it's close to the train station, that's a good idea. I'm gonna do a lot of these sorts of tourist things, because like it's ideally a very pretty sort of island, and lots of, like I say, cultural and historical things. Like I want to add where the geothermal power plant is going to be. It's going to be a building that I've downloaded called Sternberger, which is a German company. It's meant in the actual game. It's meant to like make cars, but it's like a power station. So, and it's German, obviously. So I think there has been a lot of sort of German, Japanese things that have been made over the years. I think I don't actually know. I don't think I have much knowledge on like business and like I'm thinking like during the wars, since they were allied. Well, they're not allies, but they were allied. You know, they were Axis, but yeah, they were both Axis, right? So yeah, I thought maybe they'd band together to build sort of tanks, planes, that sort of thing. So a lot of these places, like here, there's an abandoned factory where I thought maybe they'd build tanks and that sort of thing. And there's, yeah, like I say, the Sternberger facility, which does look similar to this abandoned one, but it'll be in the mountain, volcano, where the geothermal plant is. This is what it'll look like, actually, but I delete it because I don't actually want it here. But yeah, I thought that'd be cool, because I want to sort of show that this island is sort of being damaged by all these tourist companies coming in, because there's going to be a resort next to the reservoir. There's going to be a big hotel there, probably. And this village is sort of slowly getting sort of damaged by the tourist population that are coming through. So I do want it to be a bit more historical. There's going to be a lot of, in the next episode, there's going to be a lot of shrines up the forest walk, and then after that it's going to be a lot of rice fields, which is going to have lots of old houses. So that's going to be fun. And here's like a little, very tiny village here, right next to the train station. So I'm sort of slotting in all the houses. I'm gonna have to do a lot of this sort of thing because in Japanese villages there's a lot of very tightly packed housing and little small roads. It is a bit more grid-like, I think, than what I've done here, but I don't know. It is sort of my own idea of it. But I am going to have to get more inspiration, really, because I do want it to be a little bit realistic as well. In the past I did think about doing a sort of cyberpunk thing, but nah, I don't think I will. I think it'll definitely be modern. I want it to be realistic, because I'm really bad at doing realistic cities, so I want to sort of practice that. But the main thing is that I get this sort of idea that it's Japanese, which I think I kind of do, but it does have a lot of similarities to British towns and cities, just because that's what I'm used to, I guess, so it's sort of bleeding into what I do here. It's not too bad though. Like here it's definitely a bit more Japanese, because like we wouldn't really have houses back onto tracks like this. Usually they're all sort of split away, and there'd be more industrial stuff here, but yeah, there's a lot more trains in Japan than there are in England. They have a better infrastructure for that. Probably because they're better in most ways. But yeah, I think it's nearly done. Sort of slotting in more houses next to this railway. And that's it, really. This is just a sort of flyover of what's actually going on. It's like showing off all the nice little places that I've built. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe and all that, and yeah, check out my Twitch channel, because I do this when I can. So goodbye.